Today we're going to be sharing how to make this simple thermostat cover. First, I needed to make sure that the frame that I chose was going to have enough room to cover over the thermostat. Then I measured the depth of the thermostat to make sure that the wood that I chose would be able to go around that and the buttons and make sure that it was functional. Then I measured the height of the frame to get the measurement for how long my wood had to be. Then I had to measure the width of the frame between that and my inner frame to make sure that my wood would fit in between this. Luckily, I had this 1/2-inch maple that fit perfectly with the frame and then cut them down to size lengthwise. Then I measured to the center of the side and about 1 inch down from each end and made a mark. And then I drilled through this with a drill bit about the same thickness as the screws I was going to use. It's probably better to use a drill press, but all I had on hand was a drill. Then I used a countersink drill bit at each of the holes to make sure that the screw would lie flush with the wood. Then I found the closest wood stain I could find to the color of the frame and then stained according to directions. Then I measured out and marked the length and height of the frame that I was going to use around the thermostat and tried to make it level with the wall and the floor. If you read my previous post, you know my house is very old, very wonky, so this was a little bit hard, but it went okay. Then I lined my boards up with the measurements that I had made on the outside and screwed them into place. I double checked with how the frame fit and then I screwed in the last screw. Then I used these tiny hinges that I found on Amazon. I screwed them into the frame by hand and then screwed them into the brackets on the wall. When you add the brackets to the frame, you just need to make sure that you measure to make sure that it will not hit the screw that you drilled into the bracket on the wall.